Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, Loving Love Mallorca. I'm Andrew and today we're doing the drive back to Mallorca with a stop halfway. So at the moment we've just dropped Snowy and picked up bits and pieces we need to go. We're in Folkestone. That's young Snowy, she's been good so far. As I said, we've just picked up little bits and pieces, which was quite easy. We've only been a few minutes or so. It's straightforward as long as you've got your details in order. So you've got 20 minutes till we have to go towards the train, so we're going to have a look around the duty-free areas. So we've gone through the passport controls, had passport stamped and all the rest of it, all just going to go towards boarding the train now. So far it's been a really good journey, coming through, no problems whatsoever with the dog. All the paperwork was in order. So just heading down now to board the train that takes us to Calais and then on to Barcelona, then over to Mallorca. Well everyone, we've made it through the tunnel. We're now in Calais in France. So we've got 7 hours now till we stay overnight at Clermont, or the distance on the sat-nav says that anyway, but it's going to take us longer because obviously we'll be stopping along the way. Normally when we start this journey, we're starting it in the dark because we haven't been doing it in one hit, or 16 hours driving at one time and then catching a ferry straight over. But as I say, we are stopping overnight, so it's nice to actually see a bit of daylight as we head down towards Paris and see the Eiffel Tower and everything else. So I'm looking forward to having that and try and get it on film the best I can. Every few miles or so you see a windmill farm. So you decide to have a little stop. One of the services, a couple of different ones on the motorways when you come. There's an outside one if you just want a wee without a shop or anything, walk the dog. You come to this store, which is like the ones you find in the UK. That's just about everything. And if you are fortunate enough to own an electric car, you'll find loads and loads of charging points everywhere. And then we've got the payage. I mean, if you don't use it very often like we don't, you can always pay by cash or card. Or if you use it quite often, you can get a little card and pay for it at the end of the month or whatever. It is handy having two people because it's on the left-hand side, you can see there. And we pay, this is 20 quid, which is the biggest one, and you pay contactless. There you go, it's all gone through, just wait for your receipt and off we go. So we're just now on the outskirts of Paris. Time is 4:10. Just by the airport. Really have caught the traffic in Paris today. I keep on looking everywhere for the Eiffel Tower, but I've seen it once before on the route coming over, but I'm really unsure where it was. But we really hit the bad time, haven't we? There's lots of tunnels everywhere like this. We have to go under the motorways and under the rivers and things. Well, we've left the madness of Paris far behind now. Unfortunately, we didn't see the Eiffel Tower, but I suppose that's what happens when you use a sat-nav, isn't it? But then again, I don't think we'd be able to not use the sat-nav. Wonder what we used to do before we had the sat-nav. This is as close as we are to the airport. Well, the time's 20 to 6, so we've still got just under 3 hours to go till we get to the hotel. We're going to have another little stop off shortly and have something to eat. So you can see these service stations are really nice around here. I'll catch up with you soon at the service station. So feeling a little bit peckish, So we thought we'd stop off and have something to eat. We found this nice little restaurant here. We've got about another hour and a half to go towards our hotel. So we thought, just have a bite to eat and then get back on the road. Hi guys, we've had our dinner. We've both had steak. It was really nice. Well, it's about 90 kilometres now to the hotel. The moon's quite nice tonight, so it's not pitch black, which is nice. Anyway, I'll speak to you at the hotel. God, what a lovely little budget hotel we found here, including a dog. It was €65 per night, including a buffet breakfast. Got a little microwave, a little sort of shop, if you like, selling drinks and snacks and things. Got everything we need for an enjoyable evening. So this is our hotel room, which is really nice considering we've got snow with us. And this was €65 a night, which it really is well worth the money, isn't it? But this is Clermont, the town, which is halfway between Calais and Barcelona. So we've got about another 600-ish kilometres to do tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys. Good night. Well, good morning, everyone. Well, we've just had our night's sleep, just bringing it out to the garden. It was snowy, and it was all right. I mean, my recommendation is always, and we forgot last night, bring our own pillows. You just sleep a lot better when you've got your own familiar pillows, don't you? So anyway, we've just gonna take Snowy out to the garden, and then we're gonna have some breakfast. It's only a continental breakfast, so I should imagine it'll be a cup of tea, coffee, and a sandwich or something, then be on our way then down to Barcelona, which is 6 hours from here. But there is a car park just the end of this road that we had to pay extra for. It was €5 extra for Snowy, plus the tax, as it is everywhere. And I think we paid about €7-ish to park the car here overnight. But as you can see, we're right on the main road, so we didn't have to go at all out the way. And there's a couple of shops just down the road, and a couple of little restaurant bars, or whatever you want to call it, if you're in plenty of time. That's where the car park is, just down this road here, just there. So we had a continental breakfast, which wasn't too bad. Now we're on our way down to Barcelona. It's a bit chilly than what it was yesterday. It's darker skies, as you can see there, but at least we're made good headway, should I say, so we haven't got so far to go today. See some lovely views on the way. That'll be in a different country now, won't it? Few services, I'm saying, nice ones inside. We've got a few like these outside ones here, but this services has a little treat as well. So we've got this little viaduct over here, which a lot of people do come and have a look at when they're here. And they've also got a little shop there with a little cafe inside selling bits and pieces as well. So if you want to go in somewhere that's warmer and dry, they've got a little cafe. Let's go back on the road. So another half hour-ish around the corner. Got 68 kilometres to the Malal Bridge, and the sun's come back out now. All the snow's disappeared. It's now 6 degrees. That's Malal Bridge, just down there. We'll be crossing that in a few minutes' time. just gone past loads and loads of zigzag roads and things, come out of this lovely area here. On my left, you've got loads of mountains and cliffs and things to look at. Down, the more tunnels we're going through, and the views are really gorgeous. Obviously we're going through the mountains, aren't we, as we go, but there's loads of things to look around. Here we've got this signpost to Barcelona, 310 kilometres. You always feel you're on the home stretch when you start seeing Barcelona. We're not far now from the Spanish borders. So since we started our journey, we've gone through everything, and we've gone through snow, gone through brightness, gone through heat, gone through freezing cold temperatures, and now we come to this, so we might even get a little bit of rain. So we've seen everything. Well everyone, we're just getting into the Spanish border now. These are all the buildings now that they can pull you in and check whatever you're carrying. So we are now officially leaving France and going into Spain. Welcome to Spain everyone, but we've still got just under 2 hours left to Barcelona.
Continue on lap 7 for 67 kilometres.
So you can see I wasn't far off when I say chances are we're going to have a little bit of rain. It's been raining now for the last few minutes. So the good thing is when you get into Spain you don't have any tolls at all. They've taken them all away, so you only have the tolls into France, and then the other side of Spain they've all gone. So it's free motoring all the way now to Barcelona. So we finally made it into Barcelona now. The sat nav is telling us 32 minutes until we get down to the ferry port. Then we've got to collect our tickets and wait for information of where to board, etc. Obviously, Barcelona being the capital, a very busy port. Make sure you give plenty of time because it's very busy on the way down to the port, but it is well signposted. It's quite a little less busy now, as you can see, apart from the other side of the road. But you do have to keep your wits about you, should I say, and keep half an eye on the sat nav, because it's suddenly you have to go one way or another very quickly. You have to watch out for scooters and mopeds. They just come up your inside without even knowing about them. So just a thought. We've even got a cable car now. And as you saw, we drove round the town, which is extremely busy. And this is actually where you book in to get your tickets. And these people here speak very good English. And they'll tell you exactly where to go. To get on the boat, to board for, as we're going to Palma this time, we can also go to Alcudia. So we've got a couple of hours before we have to board for the boat. So I thought we'd just park up. Let's park in under where we are now. And just have a little walk around, maybe get a bite to eat or something. But it's really nice here, as you can see. This is lovely. I can actually see a lot of amenities to Palma, I must admit. We definitely have to come here and stay a couple of days and just have a real good look around when we get a bit more time. So we've just come down to Barcelona, got our tickets and been brought forward to where we meet the boat normally. However, due to the high winds, and really it's a high wind, and the sea is really bad tonight, well actually our boat is delayed. We got told they're not sure exactly what time it's going to be delayed to, but they're looking at 12:30, and now it's 8:30 and we should have been sailing at about 10 o'clock. So we've got quite a long wait, haven't we? So eventually we made it. It's now 12:30, past midnight, and we're on the boat, getting ready to set sail to take us home to Mallorca. We're both very tired. Well, I'm going to catch up with a few seds and I'd love you to give us a big thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget Facebook page, Love and Love Mallorca. I'll see you in the next film. Bye for now. So I thought if you're still watching the end of the film, I thought it'd be handy for you to have a breakdown exactly how much it cost on the drive from Folkestone over to Mallorca, the island. So we started off with the train. The train was from Folkestone to Calais, which came out at 185.98. This is all in euros. The tolls is 87.90 euros. And remembering the tolls are only in France. As soon as you get to Spain, there aren't any toll roads in Spain. The boat from Barcelona over to Palma Mallorca was 169.37. The hotel, we actually stayed overnight in Clermont in France, which was 8 hours, so it's roughly halfway. That was 72 euros, which included Snowy and the car parking. That was a grand total of 645.25. And of course, we have only got a small Peugeot car, so it depends on what vehicle you have and all the rest of it all, so the prices can vary a little bit. So thanks for that. I hope that helps a little bit if you are thinking about having a little drive over to the island. Thanks and bye for now.